And there's this sister, I don't usually favorite things like this, but I've seen it, and it was sent to our page. I know I'm a little long-winded here, and I want if somebody want to get in, let somebody else in. There was this woman, this young lady who came out and was straight. She came out and said, listen, I denounce homosexuality, this young lady. She says, listen, I know what happened to me. I know that I was molested coming up. And I know that something happened to me in which, because that was one of my first sexual, or what they would want to call sexual experiences, and it felt good. She said, well, it felt good because I didn't know what it was to be with a man, because that was my experience. I was molested. So I thought that was normal. See, that's why they targeted the children. She said, when I came of age and started realizing and looking at the women of old and how great they were with their families and how they grew and they matured their daughters and how strong it was to be with a man, I realized that's a part of my life I'm going to miss. So, but the key thing is, she said, listen, I know when it happened to me. Most people don't want to talk about it. They try to hide it with their clothing or makeup or whatever the case is, or their lifestyle. But it was at a point when that demon came in. And it's usually, that's why I say keep them away from your children. It's usually at a young age when you're deciding what's right or wrong, they come in. It's a malicious attack on the creation of the Most High, on men, on women who don't know any better because they're children. That's what the target is. That's the campaign. Okay, so that's the part I wanted to speak with. I didn't want to turn that into a fact. We wanted to talk about the Olympics, but I guess we can open it. It's where the spirit takes it. It's been a long time. How long do we have anyway, brother? Talk to me.
Well, you got at least up until 11 o'clock. Like, you got from 9 to 10 or up to 10 o'clock with regular time. But after 10 o'clock, you go into what's called overtime. So anyone listening through the internet stream will have to call in after 10 o'clock into the overtime. But officially, you have all the way up to 11 o'clock.
Okay. Do we have anyone else that's trying to come in and ask questions or whatever the case is?
Yes, sir. We got a brother Ben. He has a comment on, I think, homosexuality. And bring him in.
Oh.
Hey, shalom, y'all. Shalom, Elder Ricard.
Hello.
Hello.
Come on, talk.
Hey, shalom. Yeah, I just wanted to tell y'all. I'm down here in Syracuse, and there's a lot of homosexuals out here. There's a couple that live right next to me. I work with a bunch of them at work. And one of my brothers said they got an all-lesbian church down here in Syracuse, too. We're not sure where it's located at, but it's down here in Syracuse. So they really multiplying, you know. And, you know, they take on a certain spirit because once they start fighting, they take on that feminine spirit, you know. They don't fight like a guy no more. They start fighting like a female. So, you know, it's like a real deep spirit on them, you know. So, yeah, there's a lot of homosexuals out here, you know, and they really multiplying.
I haven't been able to witness two guys, and neither do I want to witness two guys fighting.
Yeah, yep. And, yeah, the Most High showed me something a couple of days ago. Because you know how the whole world was wicked back then? And you know how the Most High, you know, destroyed the world with water? So if the world was wicked, the Most High the world had to be baptized with water. And now the Most High, you know, now he's bringing out the baptism of fire. So the world is wicked again, so that's why Christ, you know, come back with fire. Because the world, you know, got to be pure again, you know. So, yeah, I just wanted to tell y'all that, and, you know, shalom, you know, and God bless.
Right on. Keep it going, brother. And if you can, just for visual purposes, to bring some of this forth. If you go down there and find that all lesbian church, and take your camera in there and just don't attack anyone. Just say, listen, I just want to hear your ideas, what you feel. You know, give us some information on your movement and ask them would they would like to come and discuss their movement. Here's the forum. They can come on and talk about it.
Right. All right. Word. Yep. All right. Cool. All right. Shalom, y'all. Have a good one.
Shalom.
All right. All right. Edward Carter, did you want to take some more people on the line?
Come on, let him in. It's been a while since we've been on this.
We got Brother Kazar. He has a comment. Let's bring him in. Shalom, Brother Kazar. You on the air?
Oh, shalom, Elder Rakah, and Barakathon to everybody that's listening and the family.
Shalom, Barakathon.
Man, praises to the Most High. I've been able to see things on a corporate scale. They had me working during that gay month. They assigned a gay celebration month in June, and I got to see how National Grid was able to be one of those corporate structures to be like the catalyst for this movement, because they have a meeting once a year where they have their head or CEOs or their directors of the company that come from London over to their New York location in downtown Brooklyn. And for this one particular day, the Most High had me assigned to that particular meeting just for that particular day. And I was just going around the structure and just looking around the lobby and the facility and stuff. And I got to notice this campaign advertisement that National Grid had in their lobby. And it was a campaign movement that was kind of like, it looked like advertising as if it was like a new civil rights type movement, because what they did was they incorporated through like the rainbow graphics, as if you will, with the gay pride movement, all nations and creeds, and saying that gay rights was a freedom movement, and this is how their approach was in the advertisement. I took pictures of it and everything, and I just found it real particular at the time how they was capitalizing on it. So I just wanted to bring that to your attention if you was familiar with it.
Still have those pictures?
Yeah, I do. I have them in my cell phone.
Okay, do me a favor. Send some of those pictures. Just say you called and just send some of those pictures to Gathering as One at AOL.com.
Okay.
And say this too before you go off real quick.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna tell you. I back all the way. What was the foundation that Jesse Jackson got all his funding through? Under what was right? What was the foundation?
The foundation? Oh,
Foundation.
I'm gonna take a guess. National Grid?
No, it was the Rainbow Coalition.
Oh, wow.
And what is the representation of the homosexual emblem?
Wow.
The rainbow. So they already had this in place for homosexuals to hijack the civil rights movement way back then. And another thing I want to say, they put these people in different facets. And I'm not talking about our people. It starts off with them acting out. You notice in the fashion world, there's fashion, the clothing. And you have Christian Dior and all these other guys. What's the other guy that got killed?
Versace, yeah.
Sodomite. And here's our people bragging about Versace. Right?
Right.
How is it that you can wear clothes that was designed by a homosexual? And that tells you right there, eventually you're going to be wearing tight pants. You're going to be wearing flamboyant clothes. You're going to look like homosexuals. How can they do the fashion world?
Not for nothing. I don't want to hold you, but I also did security for Levi's. I did security there for about 2 years, and I got to see hands-on their hiring process and how they would cater to those type of individuals and hire them also as stylist individuals. and they will overlook. Go ahead.
I can't hear you. How old are you?
How old am I?
Yeah.
Oh, my phone was breaking up. I'm 29, huh?
You say you did security?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see if you can leave your number so that we can reach you for a few things here.
Leave my number.
Yeah, you don't got to say it out loud. Just send your number to gathering as one. That's the number one at AOL.com.
Okay.
Is that good? Okay.
Yeah.
That's the next thing here.
Okay, brother. Shalom.
All right, shalom. Okay, you don't have anything else to say, or you good?
Taking too much time.
Well, we'll get the next one. I'll talk to you soon.
Okay, shalom.
All right, next up we have Brother Greg calling in with a question.
Okay.
Shalom, Brother Greg.
Shalom, Brother Bakar.
Shalom.
Can you hear me? How you doing? We met you a few years ago out here in Arizona. You came and did a class for us a few years back, like about 6-7 years ago.
Okay. What's your name?
Brother Greg. I think you came, we was in Phoenix, Arizona, and you came and did a class for us a few years ago. Anyway, we've been following you ever since then, and I have a barbershop, and we got a few brothers together, and we all are trying to get in one state of mind to exit out of Arizona. And a lot of other brothers are suffering from child support or either felonies from different cases and different things, and we're trying to find an understanding or get away to where we can get some kind of way that we can get out of this place without too much fight back, without the proper paperwork from America. Because you know in these days they don't give brothers passports with any kind of past due bills, any kind of child support, any kind of felony or anything on your record, and that's the first thing they try to do to brothers in America, give them felonies at 16 and 15 and at 20 years old before they know the actual effects of these laws against them.
Okay, let me ask you this question, brother. First off, did you try to apply for a passport?
Well, me, myself, personally, I haven't tried for a passport. But you know, our brothers, when we get together, we talk about different things, and we were told that if you have any outstanding child support payments or any kind of felony, that you can't get a passport. Is that the case?
No, that's sometimes the case. What I would do if I were you, I would, I don't know if I should, how can I put this? Put it this way. You should try to expedite a passport. There's places you can go. Just say that you can get yourself an itinerary to show that you are going to travel, probably to Jamaica to go, to do regular visits or whatever the case is, and tell them you already got your itinerary, but you need to expedite your ticket. You need to expedite your passport. Now, this is how you expedite, okay? What you would do is they would set you up an appointment. You would bring your regular application, the case is, and you will pay your money, and you will have your passport. It costs extra to expedite, but you will have your passport within 24 hours. If you do it this way, you can more so forego the investigations, the investigative part of you doing it. If you send it in regularly, it'll go through the regular process. But if you pay an extra $150 and expedite, then they'll expedite it because you're paying the extra money. But some of the details they go into will be less invasive.
Oh, okay, excellent. Because we were talking to a couple of people, and we were thinking about going through South America, almost through Mexico, and like going there and relinquishing your citizenship and seeing would that be a possible way to do it also.
Well, my issue with that, brother, is that a lot of people are looking into these other measures and they haven't even been turned down. They don't even know if they can do it. I've had people who told me with different issues, and they went and applied and got their passport with no issue. At least if you apply and try to expedite, you'll know where you stand.